well would be 20 carries a game. Would that be enough for you? And you kind of dream of a 20 carry game.
Yeah, that'll be cool, but I just got to do like whatever my team needs me to do. If it's 20, if it's 10, if it's 30, whatever it is, I just got to do what I got to do.
Can you explain though the confidence, the comfort level you have now running behind this offensive line? 4 games into the year, y'all got 4 games under your belt. Just the things you're seeing now that you didn't see maybe 4 or 5 games ago. I know you've had some big plays in every game, but what's just more the comfort level I guess you have of what's going to happen in front of you?
My comfort level is high. I mean, I've been practicing with them since spring ball, so I was able to get comfortable with them like early on. So.
And what does that mean when you're comfortable? What does that mean? You know the patience.
Yeah,
you know who to wait on, etc. Just explain that to people.
Yeah, just like with that comfort level, I can play faster and play better.
Tre, you came in as the #1 running back in the country. I'm sure your expectations were very high. Your 3rd game, your first start, you break Archie Griffin's freshman rushing record. Is this kind of what you expected, or are you a little bit ahead of schedule? Just how do you feel about like where you're at right now?
Well, I didn't expect that because I didn't know how many yards I had. I didn't know what to think until somebody told me after the game. But yeah.
So, what did you expect coming in this year overall, just for your freshman year?
I expected to play. I mean, I put in a lot of work. I wanted to get on the field early, and it ended up happening.
How much bigger are you now than your junior year of high school? Because obviously you can hit the home run, but you can run between the tackles too. How much bigger than you were as a junior?
Yeah, I got bigger working out with Coach Mick. He been getting me right. The strength staff too. So they've been getting me right. But if you play fast and you play hard, like you'll end up running through tackles and things like that.
Where you at weight-wise?
Weight-wise, between 212 and 215.
You had the list that you've kept to yourself for your goals. How many things are on that list? I know you're not going to say what is on the list, but how many are on the list?
What list?
The list that you have of goals you want for this year.
I can't fit that out there.
TreVeyon, what have you learned from Mastermind? Like just being a part of joining this Ohio State running back room. I mean, what have you learned from them? What was it like to be a part of a room with guys that have seen reps, that have seen experience at Ohio State? Like, what was it like joining them? What have you learned from them?
I learned a lot. Just being able to be with them. They taught me a lot, like what to expect. Coming from high school to this level, they taught me like what to expect and things like that. So it helped out a lot. It definitely helped out a lot. Coming in early and just being able to be with him and being under his wing.
Did the things they said, I mean, were they what you expected? Did they shock you at all? Or like, what kinds of things specifically did you have to get comfortable with as they kind of went through your feet?
Just the speed of the game and like the players you go up against, things like that.
I just looking at your bio again on the website. It said you're majoring in finance, and you may have a lot of money to manage one day. But why did you pick that? I mean, is that
since I was little, like I always just thought about money, like just not growing up for much, and just having that drive to like wanting to get money. Like my mama say, like I'm growing gray hair because she used to say I used to just stress a lot. All I think about is money. But once I got here, over COVID in high school, like I spent my time reading books about wealth and stuff. So like once I got here, I knew a lot about like the way that money works. So I started investing in like stocks and things like that, making my money work for me once I got here.
So Tre has a portfolio.
Oh yeah.
A good time to be here,
doing?
right? With the NIL and everything. Good time to start as a freshman, right?
Oh yeah. Like I started way before. Like once I got here, as soon as I got here, I started investing. And like now, I've been had a lot of money in stock, but like with this NIL stuff, I got way more money to work with now.
You trade? I mean, who are you with? You trade or what's your account with?
Oh, Charles Schwab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tre, do you have any financial advice?
Financial advice.
Be a good running back.
Don't spend your money on stuff you don't need. Put your money to work.
Do you go with blue chip stocks or do you
Be
speculate?
really
or
fast.
both?
I'm really in the electric vehicle and stuff right now. Thinking about the future long term.
Trey, as much as we appreciate this financial lesson you're giving us, back to some football stuff, there are a lot of guys who have lost their belt who are making a lot of impact. So we saw Kyle last week out from Jake Jack getting the ball up the Mecca. Why are you guys so ready to play at this such an early stage?
I just think like we came in like with a lot of hunger. Like we were hungry to like get on the field early. Like we didn't want to like wait. So like I think just having that hunger, like, and then that work ethic we put in like over the spring and the summer, like paid off. It definitely paid off.
When you guys are still recruits, do you see that opportunity? You're looking at the depth chart. Do you guys kind of see opportunities that you guys can get on the field if you do what you're supposed to do?
Well, I can't speak for them, but like with me, I didn't really pay much mind to the depth chart because I'm a competitor. I like to compete. So I think when you have like we got great running backs in our room, so like when you practicing with great running backs, you're able to push you further each and every day. Like you just like some days you feel like you don't want to go, but that running back, he feel like going, so it pushes me to go too.
When you see to missing the year the COVID stuff, I mean, how much of that drive comes from the fact that you guys had seen what football can be taken away from you?
Yeah, I just really got tired of like when I wasn't playing football. I just got tired of working. I didn't get tired of working out, but I just got tired of working out and not being able to like put it to work, like playing the games and things like that. I was just working out each and every day. So yeah.
Hey Trey, you got a pretty big start to your career here. Has anyone reached out to you to congratulate you on that you like maybe hadn't expected to hear from?
I can't even think of nobody for real.
Your great Aunt Polly who wants to hit you up now that you got that fat Arby's deal.
Or like
NIL
a NFL running back that you hadn't heard from, or
Well, Zeke congratulated me.
There we go.
okay.
Yeah,
Have you
Zeke.
talked to Archie?
No, I haven't talked to him.
You haven't talked to Archie since you okay.
Is he mad that you broke his
You might- you
record?
might have
No,
blocked the
No, I'm not sure.
TreVeyon, it could be tricky having three really good running backs. Actually, five, but three that are really competing. How does that dynamic work in the room in terms of maintaining chemistry? Because obviously only one of you is going to be the feature back.
One thing about our room is like none of the running backs hate on another running back. Like we all just work. We're all proud of each other. So none of us like we always supporting each other and picking each other up.
The number 32, are you keeping that throughout your Ohio State career, or
Yeah.
that's your number, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I've heard people wonder about that.
Yeah, people keep asking the same question. Like they seen me say several times that I'm keeping 32. I just feel like they just want to reply at this point.
They want to know because they want to know if they want to buy the uniform, but they don't want it to be like one and done. You know, they want to know it's like three and done. You know,
I'm not really into the. Like I watched a lot of old school highlights, so like when I came in, I had like a little old school mentality. I had some big shoulder pads in the spring, things like that. So.
It's like Robert Smith. Robert Smith wore 32 as a freshman in 1990.
I think 32 is a good number. It fits me, and plus it's for my granddad. So.
Nice.
Have you talked about
What's the
idolizing
significance
other
of that?
people, pros, as you were coming up? Is there somebody that you run like?
No, I don't really try to make comparisons. Everybody got their different styles and different mentalities. But I watched a lot of running backs though, and I always try to take like a piece of their game and put it into my game. So.
You mentioned your grandfather with number 32. Is that the number he wore, or what's the significance?
Yeah, yup, that's the number he wore. They used to call him Airplane. Yeah.
Airplane.
Where did he play? What background?
He didn't. He played in high school, but he didn't. He died in a motorcycle crash.
Why do they call him Airplane?
Because he was fast.
Because he can fly. Really?
Yeah.
Because he can fly.
What's his
There you
first
go.
and last name, Joe?
Tim Meg gets it.
Shoot.
He's grandpa, you said.
Man, I forgot. I like you didn't ask that question.
Can I ask you about a wide
Strike
body
it from the
airplane
record.
question? Do you notice DeJuan Jones on some plays? I mean, knocking people down, etc. What's just stood out about him?
Oh yeah, it doesn't go unnoticed. Like I'm always noticing when my linemen, tight ends, receivers, out there blocking, working their tails off, knocking them down. So
Yeah, but him specifically, what's kind of jumped out at you about him, Trey?
he's just huge, and like you can just look at him. I just be like, sometimes I just think like whoever gets in front of him,
Yeah.
it's not gonna go well for you.
Well, he looks like he's having a really good time out there. Do you
Yeah,
sense
he-
that vibe from him? I mean,
Yeah, DeJuan, he worked his tail off, and like he's a dog. Like he gonna come after you every snap of the play. But like all my linemen gonna come after you. So
TreVeyon, when you see what all these other freshmen have done in your class already, how much excitement does it give you thinking about the future of this team and what you guys could become as a class?
it gives me a lot of excitement, but try to not focus on the future. Try to focus on the now for real. But like looking into the future though, it gives me a lot of excitement just knowing that like we're playing early and like just later on it's gonna be really dangerous.
Yeah, to have so many of you guys contributing right now in the present, I mean, how meaningful is that for you guys as a class just to be able to already be getting off to this kind of start?
I mean, I think it's great. Like, yeah, I think it's great.
How much has your life changed? Go ahead, Mike.
No.
How much?
Dispatch versus
How much
dispatch.
has your life changed, especially after the Tulsa game? I guess it was. In terms of just people, you were looked at as a guy who was going to be a star, but then boom, you have that game. Has your life changed?
Nah, my life haven't changed. I mean, I'm still me. My life haven't changed. Still the same dude who's motivated, who's hungry. I'm still hungrier than ever. It's never gonna change.
Your grandpa was
Last question right here.
airplane. Does that make you spacecraft, or do you have a nickname, or is it just the Trey all day? Or
Nah, I don't have no nickname. Not yet.
So we gotta get him a nickname.